Following the natural curve of the fist, right behind this shikaku surface. Then before we were doing the shihonage, there's a kind of this feeling that following the curve, following the natural spiral. And then the knuckles come onto this shikaku line. It's pretty fun too. But no, let's do the other one. So, but it has that feeling, same feeling. Yeah, touch it. Let's just start here. I'm making a spiral here with my arm. My elbow is planted between his ribs. And this is turning stuff in. We have to be really careful with this. It can't go anywhere. Now this shape will keep the same relationship with my body, and I'll just move my body forward. We'll pick this up in this fashion. And then kind of raise the center a little bit. What keeps the other hand, what keeps this hand from getting into mystery is the elbow. You control his body angle with a strong outward sporadic movement. Good, beautiful. But it's got to be behind. You want to be behind his head too. Maybe you can't reach. Let's see. We want to be behind his head here, because here the head can move. He can move everything. But we want to be behind the head and then use the elbow. Left. Arigato. Behind the head. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Exactly. Rising and falling. Rising and falling. Good. What's behind? Put it. Hey. If only this part and this part, the parts can come towards you.
Иначе эта часть может идти к челюсти. Иначе она может контратаковать.
So I want to control this part
Поэтому
and this
здесь
part.
он этим захватом он контролирует все ее тело.
Now this can't move.
Теперь эта рука начинает двигаться.
Now this can't move.
Не может
Oh,
двигаться.
no. Don't lean your head back. And again, the idea of a good posture is
Идея хорошей стойки
you always want to be able to do
Вы
hit
все-
with your head.
состоит в том, что вы в любой момент можете выполнить удар головой.
Sometimes the people in Iriminage kind of arch really far back.
Иногда люди, когда им делают реминаги, отклоняются очень далеко назад.
In my opinion,
По моему мнению,
it's really a good way to keep a proper posture in your body.
гораздо лучше сохранять хорошую позицию тела.
The easy rule is, can you hit with your head?
И простым правилом проверки является, можете ли вы в этот момент выполнить удар головой.
If I become very ecstatic and release my posture in this way,
Если я вот так вот впадаю в экстаз и откидываю голову назад,
I can't hit him with my
я не
head.
могу ударить противника головой.
But if I try to watch him,
Но если я стараюсь смотреть на него все время,
and even if I arch, I'm looking for a place to launch my head.
я все время ищу место, куда я могу нанести удар головой.
And a big bony bowling ball.
Это очень большой костяной шар.
Then my whole posture becomes really alive. My spine becomes like a steel whip.
И тогда вся моя стойка оказывается очень живой, и мой позвоночник похож на металлический хлыст.
And the head is is the weight on the top of that.
И голова как груз на конце этого хлыста.
And the position of the hips tends to be very firm, like the hand holding the bottom of it.
А позиция бедер очень сильная, как рукоятка этого хлыста.
So, but what happens then is I stay involved with the technique.
Что происходит, когда меня вовлекают в технику?
If I get just like this,
Если я так вот себя веду,
his problem becomes just how do I manage this body?
и это становится моей проблемой, как партнер будет себя вести, как он справится со своим телом.
But if I'm like this,
Но если я вот так вот,
he must stay really awake
я должен все время оставаться бдительным,
because I'm always looking for a place to come
потому
back
что он
towards
все
him.
время смотрит, как бы контратаковать.
And so what he's doing is just kind of playing with those forces, keeping me just slightly off balance.
И тогда партнеру приходится играть вот этим взаимодействием сил, постоянно сохраняя вот это небольшое вывод из состояния равновесия.
As I seek to improve my position,
Если он пытается улучшить свою позицию,
and make opening for myself,
ему приходится дать открытие.
then the feeling is really alive.
В общем, чувство очень живое все
Hey,
время.
Fine.
И при этом он должен воздействовать на всю его центральную линию.
Then you go ahead and bend your knees. Good. The reason to bend your knees is
Причина, по которой он должен сгибать колени, это для того, чтобы иметь возможность вот
but
развернуться.
if you just stay here, it can't.
Когда он вот так стоит, это он не
But
может
you're
сделать.
looking to come back towards me. Maybe you want to throw me underneath. Good. So you're looking to do that.
Поэтому, чтобы он этого не делал,
And I come from behind you. You keep looking. I'm over here. There you go. That's what's going on. You continue to look for me.
вы продолжаете отслеживать.
So I push this across his center line. He starts to look for me. Keep looking for me. And that's when I turn inside. Yeah? So I push this across his center line. He's turning to look for me. That's how we get
Пытается отслеживать.
Hi-ya. You want to close this, I know, you want to push this across the center line. Tuck your chin. Tuck. And try and turn your hips towards it.
Теперь он пытается развернуть бедра.
From here, kind of do like. From here, action. So I want to move this across your center line. You tuck and come around. Come around and get your hip underneath me. Good. That's the stuff. So I move inside this as you do it. There you go. That's the direction of the force. So if you're turning to look for me, I'm going back. Exactly. So if you're turning to look for me, I have to go inside. And this is really everything here. Yeah. That's I keep my elbow up.
Локоть остается на этом месте.
If this travels up,
Если он куда-то
he
скользнул,
can't do anything to
он
me.
не может ничего уже сделать.
He can pick me up and toss me
Может,
like that.
партнер может опрокинуть.
My elbow position is what keeps him from being able to do
Локоть
anything.
остается.
Drive that. The elbow is connected to my wrist. And then
Локоть связан с бедром.
Position, and then also the hand spirals behind. So the elbow position,
Позиция локтя.
my hand is spiraling behind,
А кисть удерживает его затылок.
and then I drive my hip forward. So the kind of elbow position, hand spiraling behind, and drive my hip forward. So 3 things we wanted to work on within this. Oh no. One is my elbow position.
Вот позиция локтя.
2 is my hand is spiraling behind his head.
Второе, рука оборачивается вокруг шеи головы.
And the 3 is then I drive my hip forward.
И третье, я продвигаюсь вперед.
So the 3 things that happen.
3 вещи, которые очень важны.
1, elbow position, and this won't travel. This won't move
Позиция
up and over.
локтя. Если поднимете высоко, будет плохо.
2, the way this, from the elbow, the way this spirals behind
Как,
his
собственно, из
head,
локтя распространяется спираль. Выходит пальцы, движется дальше.
it's like the way the bones of the forearm relate to each other.
Смотрите, как связаны кости и все остальное.
They make a really nice spiral action.
Очень естественное, прекрасное спиральное движение.
This is that same spiral action.
То же самое спираль, та же самая спираль.
But then this elbow position relates directly to my center, and then that whole
Связь между локтем и собственным центром.
assemblage moves. Good. Exactly.
Именно так.
And the other thing is that please be aware of lots of times people at this point are really tilting their heads way back. A lot of people are doing
Очень многие
taking this
обращают голову назад.
are
Очень многие
tilting their heads way back. It's kind of scary to me.
Меня это сильно беспокоит.
And so, is it better here if you keep this kind of position where if you're looking to
Гораздо лучше находиться там, где вы всегда
looking to
видите
see if
его.
I can hit him with my head.
Вы должны быть в состоянии ударить его головой.
Then I tend to tuck my chin a little bit.
Я выдвигаю немножко подбородок.
Our relationship can be more, really more fluid.
И наше соединение на полную энергию.
The other thing is that I can move this way to keep his head in that package.
Но настраиваю также помощью головы.
And then the second touch comes behind. First touch will be here.
Первое касание вот здесь.
Second touch will be
Второе
behind
вот
the
там.
elbow. Second touch will be right here. Then you turn towards it. Exactly. First touch, second touch, turn towards me. If you wanted to pick me up and throw me down,
Если вы хотите меня поднять или бросить,
and you're coming this way because you want to pick me up and throw me down, and I move behind you,
я ухожу за партнера.
wouldn't you want to turn
Если вы
and use
хотите
this side of
развернуться,
your body and
чтобы
pick me
всем
up and
телом,
throw me down?
чтобы меня бросили, поднять и бросить.
So as you want to turn,
Когда вы поворачиваете,
I step away. But you're holding this side really far back.
вы слишком далеко держите вот эту дальнюю сторону тела.
What I'm suggesting is you move this side, and Aite moves to behind your rear corner.
Я должен,
The Aite, other guy,
если
I'm Uke, and I want to attack him.
это Уке, который хочет меня атаковать,
So I go to attack him, and he moves behind my rear corner.
я должен обойти его дальний угол.
I won't look at him from here.
Да, чтобы ему приходилось вот так.
I want to turn
Но
towards
он
him
хочет развернуться,
to do something under
чтобы
here,
что-то со мной сделать.
whether it's to strike or to put my
Ударить или еще или заново меня зацепить.
So from here you want to turn towards me.
Он должен идея именно должна быть, идея работы в том, что Уке постоянно пытается контратаковать.
So Minasan, again, so what we're the concept with this turning inside is this. So Loji Sensei wants to come towards me,
Он пытается подойти, чтобы меня атаковать.
and I move to his rear corner. So he wants to come towards me, and I want to move to his rear corner. Right here to his rear corner. What does he want to do at this point?
Что он хочет сделать в этот момент?
Not look for me
И вот
from
так вот
here,
смотреть.
but continue to see if he can turn and use the other side of the body.
Продолжить движение, атаку другой стороной
This side
своего
is
тела.
being held. So rather than just push with the side that's being held, to release this side,
За эту сторону вы вас взяли, вы двигаться не можете, вы освобождаете поэтому другую
To use the other
Приходите
side.
из нее.
so I move to his rear corner.
Я ухожу в задний угол шкафа.
And so rather than keep this side really stiff,
Вместо того, чтобы зажимать
to release this so you can turn and do something meaningful with the other side of
разворачиваться
the
с
body.
свободной стороной.
Whether it's doing Ikkyo
Что бы он делал?
or a wrestling takedown,
Икё или какие-то элементы борьбы.
or a hip throw, anything.
Что бы то ни было.
The point is that it would be naturally his desire to interact with me with the other side of his
Это
body.
естественное его желание продолжить взаимодействие со мной.
And so as he turns to interact with me with the other side of his body, good. That's when I move with you.
Мое тело проскальзывает.
Well, that's a kind of a rhythm we're looking for. Hi. A rhythm of thinking. Towards you. You are here. You're trying to turn towards you. And you move in this direction. What I suggest in this case,
Я предлагаю в этом случае.
there's only one direction that he completely cannot support.
Есть одно единственное направление, в котором он совершенно не может сопротивляться. Это вот это направление.
That's the way I'm going to move is directly through him. So I move behind his rear corner. And now as he's turning towards me, I move directly through him. Exactly, and then he becomes 3/4 like that. It's just the same because it's the only direction that he can't support.
Это единственное направление, в
He
котором
can move this way. That's okay, he can move in this direction, but he can't move in this direction. So that's why here I'm going this way. Again, because it's natural for Sensei to want to turn here.
для него естественно повернуться.
And he wants to use this side of his body. So that, exactly, all these different things are coming in my direction. So if I bring this out even like this, easy for him to be inside in all these very meaningful ways. So I come in like this, just rubs. You kind of just like this. Okay. So comes in just like this and then turns. So hard to get inside that. Bang. Put it bang. This is really important. Just rubbing up on the center line and then turning. Don't forget the elbow on him. What is it? Don't forget the elbow on him. You turn towards me. Elbow. Yeah. Kind of point of the elbow right here. Point of the elbow goes right here. So the hand can touch, but it's meaningless. Okay. Now, let's start to do Tachiwaza Aihani Katate Tori. And then let's look for a very particular way to do it again. So I give the lead, nice. If he really stretches that line, it's very useful. Even if he presents that line, without stretching it, it's not the same. So he can present that line, or he can really kind of stretch that line. If you present the line or really stretch the line, it kind of puts more key in it. And so that would be what the Aikido founder called a spiritual attraction. So not just giving the lead, but really giving the lead, really energizing it and stretching that line. Oh, that's very attractive. So